So, Professor Dunderhead had Vermont in that thought extractor for nearly 8 hours and found nothing. Nothing at all? Nothing about the time machine he stole and sold to someone through the dark web. He discovered plenty of other things, though. Like what? Like that Vermont has been collecting dirt on everybody in town as insurance in case he ever gets caught doing something illegal. Everybody? Even me? What does he know? Does he know about... Yes, he knows about that, Fundy. And now, so do I.
What? What does he have on Fundy?
Nothing, because I'm an upstanding Christian who leads a decent life. I'm going to respect Fundy's privacy, AJ. Thank you. But it involves a bullwhip and guacamole. Anyways, because of all the dirt Vermont has, he's blackmailed his way out of being arrested. I was wondering why he was walking around free. I wonder what else he's got on the mare. All I'll say about it is this. Chinchillas.
So now anybody might have the time machine. What evil person or persons could be using the time machine to their nefarious ends? Terrorists? The Illuminati? Taylor Swift?
I don't even want to think about what she'd do with it.
Hey guys.
What's wrong, Gary? Yeah, what's wrong, Kinky Boots? Why so glum? You run out of lube?
That could never happen. I just got done with a Skype chat with Stuffy.
You mean that dog with the breathing condition in Hagerstown?
He doesn't have a breathing condition.
He talks like he has 2 rolls of quarters shoved up his nose. What happened, Gary?
Oh, Stuffy just told me that Cacciatore the Great died.
Yeah, I heard about that. It really sucks. Who is Cacciatore the Great?
He was the greatest magician and escape artist ever! How did he die? One of his magic tricks went wrong.
Which one?
You know the one where the magician gets into a basket and the assistant pushes swords through the basket and then sets the basket on fire?
Cacciatore's basket of doom trick?
Yeah! Well, the basket literally became a basket of doom.
So he was killed by his own magic trick?
I guess so. What a horrible way to go.
Yeah. Fundamental Q monster, did you just snicker? Nope. Not me.
He is snickering!
Come on, can you blame me? It's kind of funny. A magician killed by his own magic trick. What happened? Did he say alakazam instead of alakazoom? That man did more than just magic. He was a great guy. He visited kids in the hospital. He would spend up to $25,000 of his own money a year on toys and magic tricks to hand out to them. Well, let's hope none of those kids got the basket of doom magic trick for him, or they'll wind up as a shish kebab like he did. He was a good guy, and he deserves better than sick jokes.
Yeah, too soon!
No, fuck too soon. There is no time that this story should be funny.
While I agree with Jason about the snickering part, I don't know about the too soon part. People deal with tragedies differently. Sometimes people deal with them through gallows humor.
Yeah, so get off my junk. It's the way I'm, processing this tragic event. I wonder what was going through Cacciatore's mind when the trick went wrong. I mean, aside from the sword. Get it? A sword through his mind. Fundy, I swear to Gygax, if you crack one more joke, but I'm processing my grief or whatever. You're not processing jack shit, you smug purple fuckstick. You're just being an insensitive asshat who's justifying your asshattery.
Now, wait a minute. We don't know. Maybe this tragic event has affected Fundy so deeply that the only way he can deal with it is to make tasteless jokes. There's no correct way to deal with grief, Jason.
And in principle, I agree with both of you, but we're talking about Fundy Monster here. He doesn't care about the tragedy, he wants to be tasteless, and you guys are granting him the cover of being injured. He's not injured, he's an asshole. No, I'm not. I do care about whatever his name is or whatever. I just can't express it in a socially acceptable manner. Stop grief policing me, bro. I'm not. Okay, let's just say that I buy into the whole gallows humor bullshit. It's still too soon for stupid jokes. Give it a while and keep your jokes to yourself. Why? Because it's polite. You know that word, right? Polite? It means being considerate of other people's feelings. I know what polite is. As far as I'm concerned, you should only be polite to grandmas, and only when they give you money. Don't try to stifle my emotional honesty.
So your feelings and how you express them take precedent over other people's feelings?
Well, yeah, because my feelings are the most important. So let me get this straight. You should be allowed to make whatever hurtful joke you want, and people should accept it because otherwise your feelings are being invalidated? Sure, let's go with that.
It happens all the time in online comment sections. Whenever there's a tragic event, there's always people who make bad jokes about it, as well as comments telling the jokesters how out of line they are.
Well, whatever happened to tragedy plus time equals comedy? I will agree that in the fullness of time, even the worst tragic events can have jokes made of them. Agreed, and for me, that length of time is about 4.5 seconds. You should not be allowed to determine how long it should be. It should be left to those who are most affected by the tragedy. But you guys make fun of the death of my Lord and Savior all the time. Does anyone ask me how I feel about it? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot how torn up you are about the 2,000-year-old non-event that happened to a fictional character.
I think what we're talking about here is sensitivity, or lack thereof. People are sensitive about things for different lengths of time. No, what I think we're talking about here is perspective. What is tragic and deeply hurtful to one person is not to another.
No, you're both wrong. What we're talking about is that Jason is a hypocritical jerk who wants everyone to show respect over his Magic Man's death while still being okay to make fun of my Magic Man's death. But my Magic Man's death was a real event. So was mine, butt munch.
What do you guys think? Are jokes appropriate during times of tragedy?
Or should time be allowed to pass before we start to laugh at it? Or should we just accept the fact that people are going to be making jokes regardless of how much time has passed for any numbers of completely justifiable reasons?
Comment down in the misery section. Okay, let's drop this topic right now.
Fine. Whatever. So, why are you Skyping Stuffy anyway? Are you guys, doing it? Are you banging your pits together? Are you making the beast with 2 boners?
We're friends, Fundy, that's all. Friends with benefits? And by benefits, I mean orgasms? Just friends. I don't have sex with everybody I know. I haven't had sex with any of you 3.
Why not? Aren't we sexy enough for you? Yeah, dude, what's the deal? I've seen you commingle with literally hundreds of people since we've been friends, and you've never even drunkenly hit on me once.
I am remarkably limber. I could totally rock your bod, Gary. This is a conversation I don't want to have with you guys. You are not my type. Let's just leave it at that.
That's a cop-out. I demand to know why you won't pound a little Fundy. Is it my breath? I told you I suffer from a dry mouth condition.
My hips are double jointed. Think of the possibilities. I said I don't want to talk about it.
It's my nose, right? It's big. Well, you know what they say about big noses, right? Is it the way I dress? What can I say? I like black t-shirts. Sorry if that doesn't turn you on.
It's because I'm ginger, isn't it? You hate redheads. Guys, seriously, stop. Don't make me change the subject.
If you think I won't like the kinky stuff, you'll never know until you try. Your rejection makes me feel unattractive.
Anti-ginger bigot? Okay, you asked for it. Fundy, say what you will about Jesus. When it comes to his death, he really nailed it.
Too soon, man. Oh, hey, you bunch of jokes. It's me, Vermont, feeling free. For reasons. Anyways, now is the part of the time of the show where we shout out a channel that we want you to go subscribe to, or at the very least check out. And this week we're going to recommend this channel, No Gas Productions. It's an animation site where a dude does animations, but not just any dude. Apparently the guy who runs the place is Meet Jason's brother, who's more talented than him. And has the actual patience for animation. Didn't you do animation? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just keep your mouth closed. Anyway, Jason's brother has moved down to LA and he's actually doing really real animation work for HDHD, ADHD, that animation thing on Fox, and other things. And this is his own channel with his own unique animations. Like this guy, this banana face guy. I think his name is Banana Frampton. Go check it out. It's weird, it's funny, and it's really, really good. Go do it. I bet you're really jealous of your brother. Why won't you talk to me? Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is Friday, August 21st, 2015, and it's Men's Grooming Day, National Spumoni Day, Poets Day, and Senior Citizens Day. Famous dead people celebrating their birthdays today are basketball star Wilt Chamberlain, musician Joe Strummer, and band leader Count Basie. And now on to your questions. First up, Whale the Bat asks, intimate question for Puppet Jason Neo. What's your opinion of Frank Goddamn Batman Miller's take on Batman in All-Star Batman and Robin? Let me put it this way. If I ever meet Frank Miller at like a comic book convention after I made sure he wasn't packing heat, I would ask him to please stop with the Batman. And by ask, I mean punch. Zealot of Steel asks, intimate question for AJ. What if the things scientists say about vaccines, climate change, evolution, cosmology, etc. are all true, but they are all lies spread by them to make the real whistleblowers look like crazy people to the rational people in society? It's the perfect cover-up. They spread some bullshit about vaccines causing autism, some mildly insane people pick it up and spread it some more, rational people notice it, scientists explain why it's utter crap, rational people assume conspiracy theorists are crazy people, the real conspiracies are all discredited. Do you think I have something there? Or is it just the THC? Thought hyper condenser.
Ah yes, the old make the sane look crazy conspiracy. I know it well. Too well. I mean, I know for a fact that the earth is filled with Twinkie filling, but scientists are always telling me that I'm crazy. My suggestion is that if you hear something that is counter to what big science is saying, then they're probably right. Except for vaccines, climate change, evolution, and cosmology. You'd have to be a real asshole not to believe in that stuff.
Leo Jaksic asks, intimate question for Nameframe. What's it like living with Oswald?
If you want to know what it's like to live with Oswald, just take a 4-year-old and give him the strength of 2 lowland gorillas. And then give him a bag of methamphetamines. I mean, don't actually do that, because you'll probably go to jail.
Okay, that's it. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Until next time, my randy little robots, this has been Jason with a D. Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald. You should know that by now, and if you don't, take notes of something. You should also know at this time that my friend, Nameframe, who is also magical, helps me with these shoutouts. Jeez, you guys. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Oswald, there could be new viewers that don't know all this stuff.
New viewers. Oh wait, you were serious. Hi, new viewers. If you was confused, ask one of the older students about this segment. There will be a test later. Now, open your books to chapter 3.
Oswald, the shoutouts.
But I was pretending to be a teacher.
Well, teach them the shoutouts.
You had the best ideas.
Sin burner.
Does sins burn easy? Will I need like a lighter fluid and stuff, or can I just like use a magnifying glass in the sun? There's a lot of sins around this place that could use a little burny.
Student Drake.
Isn't a drake like a dude duck? So you're a duck in school? What are you learning? Like how to fly? How to swim? How to be delicious Peking style?
Blackie Comics.
All black comics are hard to read.
Red Sun 2001.
Oh, just like the one Krypton had. You're gonna get all explodey for no reason too, Red Sun? If you do go all explodey, make sure to do it before any of the people on the planets around you get a chance to send one of their stupid kids here to Earth. There's only room for one blue superhero around here, and that's me.
Ban TJ.
Why do you want to ban Tijuana? It's a nice place if you want to like buy fireworks or really cheap prescription drugs. That's where my mom gets all my Ritalin. Okay, all done. Now, class, I expect a 3-page written report about how awesome I am on my desk by tomorrow.
You don't have to do that, new people. Oswald is just pretending to be a teacher.
I'm not pretending. I can so be a teacher. I am smart enough.
Okay, name all 50 states.
Okay,
Name any state.
Sweden?
Oh, Trudeau here with even more suggestions for what you could have done instead of watching YouTube. Waylon the Bat says, instead of watching this blasphemy of Felton cookies, I could have learned Irish so that I could properly begin my plot for global domination utilizing Fey magics. Solid plan! Just remember, to use Fey magic, you have to meet the Fey, and to do that, you're going to have to leave offerings of sweets and whatnot. And if you're trying to take over the world, you're going to need a lot of the Fey. Like, all of them. So be ready to buy a butt-ton of candy to give them, because if you don't, they will fuck you up sideways. Alright, I'm ready for the next one, Mabel. What do you mean there's no next one? That's it? Only one suggestion? Oh. Oh well. Not even from my dearest heart, Morrigan Ravenwolf? Oh. Well, I guess nobody loves old Trudeau. I guess I'll go for a walk then.